This is Roger Daltrey. It's something that appears to be...
Yes.
You know who that is?
Big pit, yeah.
You know who that is?
Yes, I do know.
I
know who the dog is.
You know who the dog is?
Yes.
Do you know who the owner is?
Well, I've heard rumours.
That is Ken Russell. Well, it broke out the last time you were here when you were with The Who. Do you remember?
Yes, I do remember.
Which is about 2 or 3 years ago. Now you're here on...
Ago?
Yeah, it was 3 years ago. And when all you lot were sort of breaking things...
Go on. Here, boy.
Come on, lad.
Come on,
lad.
Come.
Do you know this dog?
Yes.
Who is it?
It was found in a coal mine.
It's not your dog?
No, it's Ken's dog.
It's Ken's dog. Is he going to sit with us,
He
do
was
you
being
think?
beaten with his chain. I'll give it... See? It's Ken's dog. Ken's had it
Now,
since.
Ken is the guy... We've heard Elton talk about Ken. We've heard you talk about Ken in the newspapers. You've never worked with anybody like him before, I presume?
I don't think I ever will, either.
Is he as mad on the film set as he is, obviously, tonight?
He's not mad at all.
No, but I mean breaking out all over and doing all sorts of odd things.
Oh, of course.
He is?
That's not mad.
Yeah. What do you... What is it?
That's Ken Russell.
Is it?
Yeah, he's never...
Is he ever severe with you or autocratic with you?
Never. No. He brings things out of you so easily. It's so good to do something right for him that you just want to do it right all the time.
What happens when you do wrong things? Is he angry with you?
I've very rarely seen him angry. The times I've seen him angry are times that he's been very right to be angry, and he's only angry for a few minutes and it's all over.
Now, you chose a cracker of a first feature film to be in, didn't you? I mean, you had to play a blind...
I didn't choose it.
You didn't choose it?
No, I didn't. I mean,
who chose it?
Well, Ken asked me to do it. I thought it was a usual rock and roll management rowing. Well, you can make the film if Roger Daltrey plays Tommy, right? You know, and all that.
Yeah.
And if that was the case, I really didn't want to do it. And I went and saw Ken, and he said, "Yeah, I really want you to do it."
You play a blind...
And I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it.
You mean you were happy about it, or you didn't want to? You play
I just couldn't believe it.
You play a lad who's blind and who's deaf and who's dumb for part of the movie, and then you get everything back and come out joyfully.
I hate me in it. I saw it last night, night before last, for the first time at the premiere, and I really hate me in it.
What do you hate in you about?
I did everything wrong, everything.
You do a lot of things right if you think you do everything
No,
wrong.
I mean, that was to me, but as a piece of film, I think it is an incredible film. It's a shame that critics just try to destroy all the time rather than create.
You've got to learn. You've got to take that face fully on the chin.
Yeah.
If you believe in the film, and if you
that's
believe
what I mean.
what you're
But I mean,
doing,
I do. But like I say, it's all irrelevant. It doesn't matter because I think the film is a work of art.
how does it affect, or how has the working in it affected your relationship with the rest of the group, the Who?
Not at all. I mean, my main ambition now is to get back on the road with the horrible Who, the worst rock and roll group in the world.
The worst.
Yes. You couldn't pick four more horrible geezers that make the worst noise that you've ever heard in your life. But my God, there's a lot of energy there.
Is there?
Yeah.
But energy obviously is the most important, one of the important factors in your life. You're energetic throughout the film.
I'm a very physical person. You know, I've got a lot of...
Do you keep fit?
I try.
Do you smoke?
Too much.
Do you drink?
Too much.
Do you?
I make love too much. Yeah. I do. Yeah.
But you do it with enormous panache.
Yeah. I'm never up for it, and I enjoy it.
Just before we see the film, tell the story finally, because I'm sure there are people watching who won't know what the full story is. That this lad went deaf and blind and dumb because he saw his dad killed, right?
Yeah.
And then later his sight and sound and hearing was restored, and speech is restored.
Yeah.
And he leads a kind of crusade which reaches extraordinary proportions.
Yeah, it's a bit like the rock and roll thing.
Itself?
Yeah. And it's the way the materialism thing catches up with you. And a lot of people seem to me not to understand why people turn on Tommy so fast. But to me, materialism is like that. Before you know where you are, you're up to your neck in it.
Right. And it can destroy you if you don't hold it.
Yeah, right. Tommy didn't know what was going on. He was somewhere else through the whole film. That's how I see him anyway. But Tommy to me is everybody.
Everybody.
In everybody. Yeah.
Were your feet sore at the end of it?
I had blisters on blisters, yeah.
On blisters,
On
double
blisters,
blisters. Yeah. Well, let us meet, because we've already heard a lot about them. We've already seen a bit of the gentleman who's responsible for your double blisters. Will you say for the 9th time, welcome to Ken Russell, with or without? Yes, with applause. It won't be on something, will it? I think cover it up.
It's a very respectable dog, this dog.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
Is it a family dog?
Yes, very much.
Will it stay still while we talk a bit?
Yes, it will.
What is its name?
Hague Pit.
Hague Pit.
Hague Pit.
Why is it called Hague? It's weeing. Is it?
Well, you would be if you were sitting on a mat in front of 50 million people. Being told you were weeing, you would wee. You can't blame a poor defenceless animal
Sit.
doing the same thing.
Sit. Why is it called Hague Pit?
It was discovered at Hague Pit,
Well, that's a colliery, some kind
a
of
colliery in Cumberland.
Yeah.
It was being beaten over the head by a very nasty person, and it's found a lovely home.
Right. No, it's going to keep quiet. We'll have a look at it. Kind
No,
one.
he's a good old soul.
Did he bring him with him to the film when he was making the film? Too much. Right. Now, the film is made, it's out, and we talked a lot about it. People have written a lot about it. Have you read what people have written
Bits
about
and pieces.
And are you satisfied with that?
Well, I think if critics had been going in Shakespeare's day, he'd be as satisfied as I was in my day. Most of the critics...
The under 80s?
Yes, most of the critics have written about Tommy are over 83. And they say disgusting, deplorable, disreputable, debauched, sick, ghastly, grotesque. But I'm afraid they're... And then they say how wonderful this new Bogdanovich film from the 30s, which is a reflection of white tie, tails and top hat of Fred Astaire and so forth. I mean...
Now, wait a minute. No, and they don't all say that. The Times, of The Guardian and the New Statesman have actually been very much upon your side, with reasoned reservations on their part, but I think supporting you. The Daily Telegraph, as usual, has got it completely wrong and has said that they hope that you will never touch Shakespeare.
Well, I'm saying, we are I think Pete Townsend is the modern Shakespeare. I think insofar as he is in... I think Shakespeare in his time was in touch with the pulse of the English public. And I think Pete Townsend's in touch. For the first time, there is an artist in England, not me, not Roger, or anything, but Pete Townsend is in touch with the pulse, with the heartbeat of the young person who's alive in England today, whatever, we won't take teenager or whatever. Yeah. There is someone in England who is aware of the feelings of the younger generation.
He wants to say something.
Oh, you know, for my thing with The Who, the music is timeless. It goes on forever. And to me, Ken has made a film which is very similar. And to do that in pictures and not to stamp it with a date, 1974, is one of the most ridiculous things you can ever try and do, and I think he's done it.
Well, that's good.
Not because I'm working with him, because he's got a chain in his head.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm
No,
sorry.
I think it will stand up it will stand up in a lot, as well as the music will. It's timeless. And
Yeah.
that's the brilliance of it.
I'm sorry, and I want you to say, before we leave the film, before we leave Tommy, that critics, or some critics, can't employ a different kind of vocabulary for dealing with you.
Yeah, but the point is, Russell, I mean, with deference, that you get some critics who describe, you know, they talk about Tommy, and then in the same interview, in the same critique, they describe Bogdanovich's film Love Last, Love, or whatever. I don't know what it is. But the thing is, it's based on a 1930s musical, which Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers did in those days, which is totally meaningless in terms of today. It's a nostalgic trip, but it has no relevance to our predicament. And England is in a bloody terrible predicament. Tommy, I think, looks the predicament in the face, which is materialism, and says, you've got to go this way or that way. Which way do you want to go?
When you were making Tommy, what qualities in him did you see that you knew that you wanted for Liszt?
Well, I felt a rejuvenating, revitalising, energetic, explosive quality, which I think was in Liszt, and which rather upset the 19th century. I mean, he was accused by most people of the 19th century of being the most colossal failure the 19th century ever known. What actually happened was the fact that he created the most amazing music, which actually embarrassed people because it was so emotional and hit right to the heart and hit to the guts. And they tried to play down, as people in England, I mean, England to me is the worst country in the world for playing down. We should play up, we should be proud, we should be gratified, we should be grateful, we should be reaching up. Instead of that, we're apologising the entire time. The critics are apologising for British film industry. They're apologising for the music. They want to play it down. We are good. And for Christ's sake, let's get hold of ourselves and leap up instead of apologise. And I think that is more prevalent in the music industry in England, the music feeling in England, in the music films, or the music drama, plays, Covent Garden, ballet, opera, whatever. It's sliding down into the morass. If there's any hope in England, it's in rock music and any physical, filmic possibility that can come out of it. And the more people that latch onto this, the more possibilities there are in this country rising up instead of apologising for its death.
Gee Moses, I mean, you bring down big tablets from the mountainsides, don't you? Or the mountain tops.
But you've just got to read but you've got to just lean back and at 7 o'clock in the morning when the automatic radio in my bedroom goes on and you hear these boring things about the bus drivers and the dustbin emptiers and the masochistic exorcism men. I mean, this country's in a weird, feeble, grotesque state, and it's about time it got out of it. And the reason it could get out of it is rock music. And I think that Townsend, The Who, Roger Daltrey, Entwistle, Moon could rise this country out of its decadent, ambient state more than Wilson and those crappy people could ever hope to achieve.
Hurrah for you!
And Elton John.
And Elton John.
Yes.
And Rock
Mick Jagger.
for...